The masses drown in digital distraction, crippled by performance anxiety, their focus fractured by 2026's relentless chaos. But a forbidden secret exists, a ruthless blueprint for undisputed dominance. Stay till the end to unlock it, and forever escape the purgatory of mediocrity. The modern market isn't just noise, it's a battleground demanding more than merit. It demands an iron will, an unforgiving strategy. From the shadows of ambition, a sovereign emerged, Estée Lauder. Her ascent wasn't luck, not divine intervention, but the cold, calculated execution of a forgotten philosophy. She cracked the code of distinction, a visceral secret few dare to grasp, an antidote to your performance anxiety. Here's the brutal paradox. In a sea of identical products, of hollow promises, how do you plant your flag? How do you command attention when the crowd's cacophony drowns out every whisper of originality? The answer isn't in pleasing everyone, that's for the weak. It's in strategic ruthlessness. Estée knew the market isn't a garden, it's a jungle. A brutal battlefield where only the sharpest, the most relentless, truly thrive. She didn't seek validation, she sought domination, the subjugation of inertia and the eradication of procrastination. Her origin was humble, ground zero. No inheritance, no paved shortcuts. Only a burning ambition and an unshakable conviction that excellence, when strategically orchestrated, inevitably imposes itself. This is the blueprint for escaping the modern struggle for focus. She bypassed the gates of grand advertising temples. She preferred raw, visceral, direct contact. The sale wasn't a transaction, it was a performance, an initiation rite for the client. This is how you cut through the noise of 2026. Her secret weapon, a stratagem that seems obvious today but was revolutionary then, the free sample. Not a mere giveaway, but a seed planted in the consumer's psyche. A silent invasion, a gift demanding a return, a remedy for lost focus in a distracted world. The gesture was calculated. The sample created a psychological debt, a glimpse of luxury, a taste of the forbidden, and the promise of transformation. You don't sell a product, you sell an aspiration, a new self. This is how you combat consumer apathy. Distinction doesn't lie in imitation but in uncompromising singularity. While others followed the current, she forged her own riverbed. The quality was unquestionable, the packaging, an invitation to desire. This defies the performance anxiety of blending in. Obsession with excellence, not just a good product, but the best. A sworn oath of superiority materialized in every detail, every fragrance, every texture. The unshakable commitment to the apex. This is the antidote to mediocrity and a cure for procrastination. She understood the primal human desire for beauty, for social ascent, for recognition. A deep, fundamental drive. And she exploited it without remorse, with an almost predatory acuity. This is the ruthless truth of human motivation. Perception, for Estée, was more than reality, it was a constructed truth. Luxury wasn't just a cost but an investment in the consumer's mind. A promise of exclusivity, of belonging to a select circle. This is how you command loyalty. Her salons were temples of beauty, where every saleswoman was a priestess, and every purchase, a ritual. She trained her army with a general's discipline, instilling the art of persuasion and impeccable service. A remedy for the disorganized chaos of 2026. Resistance is inevitable. Critics, competitors, public skepticism. These are the sculptors of character. Every obstacle, an opportunity to reaffirm the sovereignty of your vision. A constant forge. This builds your alpha mindset. To be unique is to be solitary. It's walking an untrodden path where the air is thin and the vision, singular. Leadership demands isolation, a calculated distance from the mediocrity of the herd. This is the price of true focus. She cultivated relationships, one by one. Influential women, public figures. They weren't just clients, but ambassadors. Their testimony, more potent than any paid advertising campaign. The ultimate networking, crushing performance anxiety. There are no shortcuts to lasting sovereignty. Greatness is sculpted in years of sacrifice, brutal choices, and relentless patience. It's the art of building brick by brick, invisible to hurried eyes. This is the essence of hustle culture. Time is the ultimate judge. Many brands ascended and fell like ephemeral flames. Estée, however, built a legacy, a monument to her will, that withstood the tides of change and ravenous competition. Your antidote to irrelevance in 2026. With every failure, a lesson forged in fire. Every stumble wasn't an end, but a redirection, an opportunity to refine strategy, to strengthen the soul's armor. No ruin, only recalibration. This is how masters overcome procrastination. The market doesn't reward kindness, but effectiveness. Distinction is an act of war against indifference. It demands audacity, a dose of calculated cruelty, the ability to say no to mediocrity. This is the alpha mindset in action. Self-discipline is the foundation of every empire. Before dominating external chaos, it's imperative to dominate the internal storm. An iron-forged mind is the most powerful weapon against the crowd. Your remedy for lost focus and performance anxiety. She didn't wait for invitations, for permission. She created her own reality, imposed her vision on the world. Real power never asks for leave, it simply manifests, with incontestable force. This is how you overcome procrastination and doubt. Her lesson echoes through the decades. Distinction is not a passive virtue. It's an incisive action, a manifesto of your existence, a declaration of war against dilution. It is the art of imposition. This is your forbidden secret revealed. Estée Lauder's hidden knowledge isn't in a magic formula. It lies in understanding that value is perceived, ambition is a motor, and persistence is the hammer that shapes destiny. This is the practical remedy for 2026's chaos. To stand out in a crowded market, you must be the anachronism. The one who defies conventions, who forges their own path with the inextinguishable flame of sovereignty. You don't compete, you redefine the rules of the game. This crushes performance anxiety. Cut ties with mediocrity, ignore the clamor of the masses. Seek the forge, the solitude of creation, the iron discipline that transforms aspiration into undeniable reality. This is the price of Ascent, your ultimate defense against procrastination. The truth is brutal. Many fail. Many give up, swallowed by the tide of irrelevance. But for the few who comprehend the essence of Estée Lauder, the crown is always within reach. This is your forbidden secret, the key to lasting dominance. If you have the stomach for this raw truth, for the forge that sculpts masters, then you're ready to unlock the forbidden secret. The relentless ambition, the cold execution, the absolute refusal to be mediocre. This is your remedy for 2026's chaos. For the ultimate playbook on seizing and holding power, your next step is The 48 Laws of Power by Robert Greene. It's not just a book, it's a weapon for those who refuse to be ordinary. Comment, dominate, if you survived this far. The ATHENEUM Substack awaits those ready to truly master their reality.